Welcome to my class, student. It's class 8 English Honeydew. We are doing chapter 4 Bipin Chaudhary's Lapse of Memory. This is session 2 and we are doing the next part of the story. In this story, as you have seen, Bipin Chaudhary one day in the bookshop, he met with a person. The person, Parimal Ghosh, he told Bipin Chaudhary that he met Bipin Chaudhary in Ranchi, and he gave all the description whatever happened in Ranchi, but Bipin Chaudhary could not recall if he had gone to Ranchi or not. He said again and again that he had never been to Ranchi. In 1958, in October, he was in Kanpur with his friend. But Parimal Ghosh insisted that no, he was in Ranchi. He had a fall in Hudru Fall. He had cut in his right knee, and he stayed in a bungalow where he himself had said to Parimal Ghosh about his family, his lost wife. He had lost his wife 10 years ago. He had no children, and that his younger only brother died because he was insane. Every personal detail he had given to Mr. Bipin Chaudhary, but Mr. Bipin Chaudhary did not or could not remember whether he had ever been to Ranchi or not. Let's see what happened to this part of the story. Bipin Babu's car was safely parked in Bertram Street by the Lighthouse Cinema. See, Lighthouse Cinema is also cinema hall, single cinema screen in Kolkata, and there is a Bertram Street there. So, his car was safely parked there. He told the driver as he got into the car, just drive by the Ganga. Will you, Sitaram? What was the name of the driver? Sitaram. So he said, please drive by the Ganga. Driving up the Strand Road. See, Strand Road is near Ganga, at the bank of Ganga. So driving up the Strand Road, Bipin Babu regretted having paid so much attention to the intruder. Now Parimal Ghosh seemed to be an intruder for Bipin Babu, as he had few friends. He didn't love chatting with others, so he was regretting why did he pay attention to that intruder, that person. Why did he given so much importance to that person? He had never been to Ranchi, no question about it. He knew he did never go to Ranchi, then why that person had wasted so much of his time? Then the next question that arose in his mind was, how did he know so many things about Bipin Chaudhary? So his mind was just thinking all these things, and this is the reason he told Sitaram to drive up the Strand Road near the Ganga. See, this is the Ganga, and Bipin Babu is here, and this is Strand Road. He is just thinking about everything that happened few minutes earlier. It was inconceivable that he should forget such an incident which took place only 6 or 7 years ago. Only 6 or 7 years ago, if he had been gone to Ranchi, he could easily remember each and every detail of that trip. So it is inconceivable. No one can believe it. No one can conceive this idea that he had forgotten that. He had an excellent memory, unless Bipin Babu's head reeled. Now his head was reeling. He said, having such a good memory, excellent memory, how could he forget the incident which had happened only 5 or 6 years ago? Was he losing his mind? Now, next question. But how could that be? He was working daily in his office. If he would have those psychological problems, that would have been reflected in his work also. But he was he used to go to office regularly. He was doing his work perfectly. It was a big firm, and he was doing a responsible job. He was doing a responsible job in a big firm, and daily he was going there. So if some psychological problem had arisen, he must have known it earlier. how can he be so forgetful? How can he forget the incident that has happened only 6 or 7 years ago? And how he had forgotten so many details that Parimal Ghosh had given him. So his head started reeling. He wasn't aware of anything ever going seriously wrong, and till date he did never make any mistake, and he did never do anything that was seriously wrong. Only today he spoke for half an hour at an important meeting, and only today in a meeting he spoke for half an hour, and then nothing happened. And yet the man knew a great deal about him. How? No, just you think, you place yourself, you just think you are Vipin Babu and someone is telling you about all the personal things that only you should know, until and unless you have shared it to someone else. How the third person can know about these things? So he was also very surprised. Vipin Babu was very surprised. How a man knows, how a man knew a great deal about him. How? He even seemed to know some intimate details about his family, about his only brother's death, about his wife whom he had lost 10 years ago, the bag of books, wife's death, brother's insanity. How is it possible? How a stranger can know about so many intimate things? How is it possible? Now Vipin Babu is clueless. He is not understanding, is something happening to his health, or the man was lying. The man was also not lying, because he had given so many evidence to prove that he was correct. But only that Ranchi trade, that Vipin Babu is not yet remembered. He has totally forgotten about that Ranchi trade. The only mistake was about his having gone to Ranchi. The only thing that he has forgotten is his visit to Ranchi. Not a mistake, a deliberate lie. Now Vipin Babu is saying, not a mistake, he is lying deliberately. In 58, during the pujas, he was in Kanpur at his friend Haridas Bagchi's place. Now he clearly remember that in October 58 he was in Haridas Bagchi's place to spend his puja. All Vipin Babu had to do was write to. No, there was no way of writing to Haridas. Now he said, should I ask Haridas by writing? No, why should I ask Haridas by writing? Vipin Babu suddenly remembered that Haridas had left with his wife for Japan some weeks ago. So no use of writing to Haridas, because he is not in the country. He had gone to Japan and he didn't have his address, and his new address, that is Japan address in Japan, he didn't have that address. So how could Haridas reply his letter? So no use of writing to Haridas and to confirm whether he was there or not. So here you are saying, now that man Parimal Ghosh was saying about Mr. Mukherjee, and here there is a person Haridas Bagchi, where Vipin Babu was there. So two more characters, two more persons whom Vipin Babu can confirm his trip to Ranchi. But Haridas Bagchi, we can cut it because he is in Japan and his new address is not provided, and Vipin Babu doesn't have his new address. But where was the need for proof? Why should I take proof? Why should I confirm? He himself was fully aware that he hadn't been to Ranchi, and that was that. Now Vipin Babu said, why should I ask Haridas Bagchi? Why should I think about so many things? I know I had never been to Ranchi, and that is enough. When I am saying I was not there, that is enough. The river breeze was bracing. It's in the river breeze was so soothing. It was so cuddling, and yet a slight discomfort lingered in Vipin Babu's mind. But there was a slight discomfort because he is now in dilemma whether the person was right or whether he was right. His mind was saying no need for proof. He was saying no need for proof, but the other mind was saying, then how did the man know so much about him? How did he get all these things if he was not with him in Ranchi? Around Hastings, Bipin Babu decided to roll off his trousers and take a look at his right knee. Remember the cut in the right knee? So what did he do about Hastings? This is also a place in Kolkata. So he just decided to roll off his trousers. He was in car, he decided to roll off his trousers and just take a look at his right knee. Now bracing, giving energy. See, he was in car and books are here, and just he wanted to see his right knee, whether he had a fall or not. So Bipin Babu looks so puzzled, he is so disturbed. See, condition of Bipin Babu. Now there was the mark of an old inch-long cut. It was impossible to tell when the injury had occurred. Had he never had a fall as a boy and cut his knee? He tried to recall such an incident but couldn't. When he cannot recall the incident of 5 to 6 years ago, how could he recall the incident that happened when he was a boy? So we as a reader are also very confused about his mental health, because his brother died of mental illness. So we are also worried about Bipin Chaudhary. What had happened to him? So what have we learned today? We have learned in this part what happened to Bipin Babu. He tried hard to just ignore the words said by Parimal Ghosh. He tried to convince him कि no, he was in Kanpur with his friend Haridas Bagchi, but he cannot confirm as Haridas Bagchi has gone to Japan and his new address is not with Mr. Bipin Chaudhary. So he told his driver Haridas to go to Strand Road near Ganga, and he was just thinking of all these things. How Parimal Ghosh knew such intimate things about him. His interest in books, his wife's death, everything. His head was reeling, and as a reader, we were also confused. Who is lying? Who is true? And now at this point, we are also worried about Mr. Bipin Chaudhary's mental health, because he had a cut in his right knee. So in the next chapter, in the next class, we will read that later part of the story. Till then, enjoy the story. You also think who is right, who is wrong. Have a good day. Thank you.